What's up, everybody? Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to look at a trailer park in Punta Gorda, Florida. We're on Swaying Palm Drive. You guys know Southwest Florida is ridiculously expensive, but there are cheap little areas. Basically, kind of parts of North Florida and South Florida, if you could kind of get an understanding. We're in Punta Gorda, and this is kind of far to the east of Punta Gorda. We're looking at a piece of land that was for sale here that's $15,000. You're allowed to build a home or a mobile home on it. Problem is, looks like it floods pretty badly. We don't want to buy land that floods. But this is a more affordable little area. And a lot of times these little areas can be interesting. People have a lot of junk and stuff. So we're just going to start seeing some properties now. Those called bromeliads right there. So you can kind of do whatever you want out here. You can get a mobile home. This one's got piles, giant piles of mulch. Oh, you can kind of do what stuff for sale by owner right there. Or no? Just keep out. So something a little different today. Excuse me. Let's see. It's this place where people have a lot of junk and stuff, you know. Give you guys a side view today because it just kind of fits better to give you guys a side view today. There's just a camper in front of that one. You see that? This seems like that type of place, baby, where you can just do whatever you want. Like if we were to buy a mobile home like this one right here, see that mobile home that's just falling the crap? You buy a mobile home like that that's falling the crap, park a camper, nobody will tell you anything. Seems like you can do whatever you want out here. A picture of a gun. If you trespass, we'll shoot. That's never a good sign. When you see those signs, this floods out here really bad. When you see a sign that, you know, no trespassing, and it's got a picture of what they're gonna handle trespassing with. Ooh, nice Silverado. New mobile home and a nice Silverado. You saw that? It's an Impala. That's kind of hood. This is kind of like a country ghetto. Live from a country ghetto. Who sings that? Is it JJ Mofro that sings that? Notice how the water's flowing. It actually flows through here. So it's not just like floods. It like literally becomes a river. It's like a country ghetto. JJ Mofro sings that, right? Live from a country ghetto. They got the crab traps on the back of that trailer. Look how many boats they got. So they're crabbers. That's tough work right there. Anybody that works that hard for their money deserves respect. There's an old Jeep sitting right there. I like this. It's like a country ghetto. You can do whatever the crap you want. But that little picture of the no trespassing with the shot, that's never good. Because it lets you know, like, you have to. It's kind of like Alabama, where you have to like assert yourself. You know, I don't like that. It might be a little bit higher. Crime might be a thing. He's got it too right there. He's got the same sign right there. That's pretty hostile. And he's got all this other crap right there. That's never good. I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a little hostile. What do you think, baby? Not for us. I'm tired of living in places like this. I like places like this because, you know, like if we want to burn a couch on they got goats running around. Oh, look at the sign in front of Alligator Street. They have the flag up there too. Dude, this is like a country ghetto. They got goats running around. Dude, this is so country hood out here. Look, you guys gotta see this. Hold on. They literally have like a bunch of goats running around and stuff. Like, what the crap? What the crap? It's like a country ghetto. Live in a country ghetto. What the crap?
I
Dude.
think I know where I want to invest.
Not here?
Yeah.
You like it? I like it. It just seems like a little bit backwards. I like places like...
I don't think it'd be good for us, dude, but I know where I want to invest now.
Here?
No.
Not here? Dude, this is so country and ghetto. Like, are you seeing this place for real? I actually like places like this. I've just had it with living in places like this because
Yeah.
you would think these would be some cool people, like you just do whatever you want, but then it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
Who knew Punta Gorda had, and like you tell people, like, I'm from the hood in Punta Gorda, like there's no hoods in Punta Gorda. Okay, there's no hoods in Punta Gorda. Can you imagine how like chaotic it's got to be to live back here? Sugar cane right there and banana trees, so they're probably Haitian. It's funny how you can tell. Oh, they got ciruelas, so these people are probably Spanish. And they got their house boarded up. Dang. I love the bromeliads. Oh, I love the landscaping work. See, like some of these people do a good job. You can tell they're Spanish for sure. Just by the trees they got. Live in a country ghetto. Dude, this is so... I like places like this. If I told you I didn't, I'd be lying. I like places like this. You can do whatever the crap you want out here. The problem is the crap you have to... We're on the corner of Swing Palm and Swing Palm. Oh, it's a roundabout. Okay. Yeah. Live in a country ghetto. I love it, though. Like, I could see me living here. The problem is the crap you have to deal with. Look at this one. It's like total, the whole thing's flooded. And I've seen more flags here than I'd be willing to. See this one right here. He's got the revolver right there on warning with a revolver and a warning with a shotgun. That means he's had probably issues with people taking stuff. Ooh, I love that air plant right there. Look how much junk they got. Can you imagine how much crap you have to deal with living in a place like this? Because this is like, imagine when we lived in Alabama was kind of like this. This is probably even more like that.
Yeah.
Live in a country ghetto. I did not know I was gonna have so much fun today. Look at this heron. Heron. No, that's an egret. That's an egret. A ghetto egret. There's always like an egret to the sides. Y'all have never noticed that? Like some egrets are like gangsters. They like live in the hood. Like most egrets are like by the beach. And then every once in a while you get like a ghetto egret that lives in the hood. Like the one that used to live in Fort Myers by Garden Street. And when you dump your scrap metal, it would dig through your refrigerators and stuff for food. Like every once in a while you get a homeless egret. You know what I mean? Like most egrets want to live out by the beach and go fishing. And then you get like a hood egret, you know? Like that lives like in Garden Street picking through a scrap metal pile. I will tell you, like, this is kind of like the type of place I would want to live because you can do whatever you want. But then you got to deal with people. Like, I'm afraid that there's probably a lot to deal with in a neighborhood like this. That's really my concern. There's a mobile home for sale right here. It's listed by, how much is it for? Yeah, I don't know if Montour Ranch, at least here you're next to Punta Gorda. The thing about Montour Ranch, is that an air conditioner? Oh, it's a dishwasher. What's in that pile? Anything good? Just a bunch of old golf clubs and stuff?
Yeah.
Alive in a country ghetto. Life in a country ghetto. Who knew Punta Gorda had hoods, yo? That's what happens when you start looking for cheap real estate. You want to find out where the hood is, just look for the cheapest real estate you can find and just go there. Now here's a quarter acre for $50. By the way, there is a quarter acre for $15,000. Right out here. 15. You know what would be cool if you were a realtor? You could show properties to people. You know what I mean? Like while we do our videos, that would be like a perfect gig, man. Dude, I'm gonna try to swing around so they can see what's on the other side of this. Cause you're not a realtor right now. The ghetto stuff is actually on that side of the road. I ain't even seen the worst of this place. I just don't know if, like, you know how I be talking about like hood and worst and best. I don't know if as a realtor you're allowed to do any of that stuff, you know. There's 5, 6. I've seen 6 flags back here. That is probably more than the average person can carry. Oh, there it is. Should I swing back around so I can see that little portion of it? I think we're good. And you got dump trucks flying through here. All right, guys, there it is.